transformation from 1 to 32 years old. Bruce Lee is the man, the maker, and the legend that inspires the success of so many all around the world. His life and practices played such a role in the makeup of film, television, and even how people lived their lives. People could barely undergo his smaller training routines, let alone his diet. Hey there everyone, and welcome back to the channel. This is where we cover the wonderful world of all things fighting, MMA, and martial arts. Paying homage to the great martial artist, we are going to take you inside the massive transformation of the one and only...
I said empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water. Now you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Now water can flow or it can crash. Be water, my friend.
A quote taken directly from the man himself has been a pinnacle-changing phrase for many great stars. But Bruce did not always hold such wisdom. It took a lifelong journey that he was able to compact all into the 32 years of age that he lived. Bruce Jun Fan Lee was born in 1940 in San Francisco, California. He was then raised in Hong Kong, and from the very beginning, his attention to showcasing his lovable demeanor led him into becoming a child actor, appearing in more than 20 films. It was at the age of 13 that Bruce took up the study of Wing Chun Kung Fu under renowned Wing Chun master Yip Man. Leaving Hong Kong at the age of 18, Lee took somewhat of his own path that was led deep within philosophy, taking toward more of the art of simplicity and efficiency of the mind and body. This simplistic way of thinking, alongside his diligence to perfect his craft, paved his way into so many films and television roles as an adult. In order to make this possible, he had to undergo so much training throughout his lifespan. The training and dieting that he took on is practiced in various forms today by many stars. They have, of course, lowered the intensity of the training, but even the condensed version of the training can send you to the hospital. Understand that Bruce Lee was a slim man. He was around 5 foot 7 inches and only weighed about 130 to 140 pounds. Pure conditioned muscle, Lee was very active, so there was no room for extra fat to sit on his body. His daughter released his workout to the world and explained what he underwent in order to achieve such a legendary physique. He would do 2 sets of 8 to 12 reps of the following workouts for his strength training: clean and press, barbell curls, behind the neck presses, upright rows, barbell squats, barbell rows, bench press, and barbell pullovers. He would do 1 set of each, rest for 1 minute, and then move on to the next exercise. He would continue this until the second set was completed. He did this throughout his life, not just when the fame began. He took this approach because he felt and knew that the goals that he had envisioned for himself required him to have a well-balanced physique. When he wanted to focus on muscle gain, he created a routine that helped him gain almost 2 centimeters to his upper biceps alone in just a little over a month's time. This routine included barbell squats, lying tricep extensions, incline dumbbell curls, concentration curls, weighted push-ups, seated wrist curls, sit-ups, calf raise, and others. The difference in this routine was that it involved more than 3 sets of each, and the reps would be from 5 to 20, with some going on for as many as you could possibly do in that set. Testing both the mind and body once again, this routine showcased a well-balanced regimen for the legend. But when you are doing this type of workout regimen, one would wonder what his diet could have been in order to maintain the energy level needed to accomplish such feats. Bruce Lee was jacked, and he would do even more work throughout his day. How did this man maintain the mental energy needed to fully complete all the tasks that a working actor and film director needs? Lee completely cut out the empty calories, meaning that he did not consume any baked goods such as cakes, pastries, and biscuits. Something that is already an amazing feat in itself. I mean, really, who can give up pastries? He mainly ate Chinese foods of his ancestry with dishes that contained a high emphasis on carbohydrates from rice and vegetables, and for the Western-style meals, he stuck to the high protein and fats. Seems counterproductive, but they work side by side when you incorporate a workout plan as he did. To help control and balance out his body's reaction to the heavy loads of protein and carbs, he created a system of eating multiple times a day, though smaller portions rather than large meals. This made it to where his body was conditioned to know that it did not have to store calories, which prevented fat deposition. He drank water and tea and stuck to that routine for all his life. Bruce Lee was an amazing individual, and the dedication that is needed to stick to such a simple but challenging routine was best shown throughout all of his work. He went on to make movie magic and became a beacon of hope of the Asian culture, opening up doors that some didn't even notice were closed. From the young age to his final days, Bruce Lee showed the world what it really takes to be great. Let us know how you would incorporate some of the lifestyle habits inspired by Bruce Lee in the comments. Do you think you could do even half of these workout routines back to back, day after day? Well, that's all the time we have for today. Be sure to show that love and support and hit that subscribe button to stay up to beat on each of the videos we have to offer for you. Thanks for watching.